Welcome to my channel. Today I would like to share some tips that I learned when making my matcha lattes. First of all, the brand I really like is Matcha Naturals, and it's called Everyday Matcha. What makes this unique is it's a blend of first ceremonial and second culinary matcha into one, which makes it really good for everyday purposes like in teas or lattes, which I'm about to try now. You can get ceremonial grade also, but to me, ceremonial means ceremonial, and this is best for special occasions and drank straight. Matcha Naturals makes a ceremonial also, which I hope to try sometime. Also, I recommend a Yeti insulated mug, which is really good for keeping it hot longer, and also a corded frother. The battery-powered ones run out very quickly, I find, so I wanted to upgrade to a corded one, which is, and this particular one is very powerful. So what I'm going to do is turn on my water, which should be almost boiling now. I got a head start on it so I could talk a little bit, but it'll go in a second. So basically what you want to do is bring the water to boiling, and then what I like to do while that's boiling or close to the end of it is get about 1/4 of a cup of milk ready, 1/4 or 1/3 depending on what you like. I find that a little bit of milk goes a long way. I don't need that much, and it keeps calories and costs down. But whole milk is usually a good option. Now that the water was boiling, I took it off the burner, and again, yeah, whole milk seems to froth the best for me, so that's what I generally use. And also, this container is a OXO airtight container, which is really good when you put like a bulk bag of matcha in to keep it fresh. Because matcha is like coffee, it doesn't stay fresh forever. So this is a 12-ounce bag, and it stays perfectly in the 1.9 quart slim rectangle OXO container. I'm so proud of discovering this because it's a perfect fit, like it was made just for it. Now I got my milk out of the microwave, 1/4 of a cup I just microwaved for 30 seconds, and then I take my boiling water and fill it up to the cup line. Should work. And then I use a thermometer to get it to roughly 160 to 170 degrees. I find is a good number. If you can see that, it should be fairly close. As soon as the water starts boiling, you pour it in on top of the milk, which you put in for 30 seconds, and when you combine it, it should be relatively close to 170. But now, if you touch the thermometer against the glass, it's going to be a little hotter, I think, so lift it up just slightly, at least is what I do, and then you can maybe get a more accurate reading if you don't touch it against the glass. And as you can see, it's very close. It's just right over 175 or so. So yeah, it's about 170. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in this milk frother, which is a very useful tool if you don't have a bamboo whisk. And it works really good at frothing. But again, you don't even really need to froth if you don't want to. I mean, the benefits are there, and it's nice creamy textures and things like that. But so now what I want to do is put in half a teaspoon of matcha. And this particular one is just for show. I don't have it open yet, so I'll open up a bag I have already open. There, Matcha Naturals here, well, half of a teaspoon. And it's exactly about 170, around where I need it to be. So now I will do the fun part. Oh, another little trick is it's good to kind of push the bag, push the oxygen out a little bit when you seal up the bag, it just keeps it fresh longer too. And then you can put it back in the airtight container. I also put it in the refrigerator. So now I will froth it. What I like to do is wave it around, just left and right, forward, backward, just slightly. And I don't like to touch the sides if I can help it. It's probably just not good for it. I can only guess. But up and down, forward, backward, and left and right, just a little. And sometimes holding it at an angle is good too, I find. Look at that froth, so good. You don't even need to go down too low. Went over a little bit there. But looks like that's all I need to do. Look at all those bubbles. Bubble Man from Mega Man 2 would be proud. And these matcha lattes go great for anime binges. So I'll pour it into my Yeti cup. Yeti cup, I mean. And there it is. Beautifully, bubbly matcha latte. Thanks for tuning in, all.